Welcome back to our channel, Valuable Coins Hub. These rare $quarter coins make people rich. Let's find out why. Don't miss out one of these who know a single coin make you rich. Number 1. Today, you're about to discover something that not many people know. A coin in your pocket or your old coin jar might just be hiding a fortune. That's right. In this video, we're diving into the fascinating story and rising value of the 2022 Dr. Sally Ride $quarter. A coin that's not just a tribute to a legendary American hero, but also a potential hidden gem for collectors across the country. Now listen closely, because this isn't just any ordinary quarter. What makes this coin stand out from the millions in circulation? Why are collectors from New York to California scrambling to get their hands on a high-grade one? There's more to this quarter than meets the eye, and if you're a collector or a coin hunter, you definitely don't want to miss a single second of this. Let's talk about the backstory first, because the story makes the coin. The 2022 Dr. Sally Ride quarter was part of the American Women Quarters program. It honored Sally Ride, the first American woman in space, and it was the second coin released in that series. Now, this was already a big deal in US minting history, but what's making this coin even more legendary is the way certain versions of it are turning into absolute treasures for collectors. There are special mint marks and errors that make this quarter rare. And when I say rare, I mean they're going for hundreds, even thousands of dollars in the collector's market. Some quarters from the Denver Mint and Philadelphia Mint, especially in pristine, uncirculated condition, are selling like hotcakes. What makes them valuable? Small die cracks, misstrikes, doubling on the text, and even tiny design shifts that happen during minting. These errors are actually what make the coin so desirable. Imagine finding one with a doubled ear or a slightly off-center strike. Those details may seem tiny, but to the right buyer or auction house, they mean serious money. In one recent online auction, a high-grade Dr. Sally Ride quarter with visible doubling fetched more than $250 in a private collectors group based out of Chicago, and another with a rare die clash was picked up by a Florida dealer for nearly $375. Now picture this. Someone just like you, digging through their change jar, finds a clean 2022 quarter, checks the mint mark, and boom. It's a Denver Mint with visible die cracks. They got it graded and ended up making over $500 in a local auction right in Dallas, Texas. This is happening more than you think, but only to those who know what to look for. So if you're a collector or someone who's just starting to get into coin collecting, here's my tip. Always check your change. Don't just spend your quarters blindly. Look closely at the details, the surface, the edges, the mint marks. Especially focus on coins with the D for Denver or P for Philadelphia. And if you ever get your hands on an S mint mark from San Francisco, in proof condition, keep it safe because those are low mintage and high value when preserved. Another golden tip, consider getting a simple coin microscope or magnifying glass. The tiniest detail could change everything. Even a small machine error can skyrocket a coin's value. Also, always check coin groups online, marketplaces like eBay, and coin dealers' boards in your area. You'll be surprised what people are willing to pay. Collectors across the states are keeping their eyes peeled for this coin, especially those with certified errors. And remember, the original face value of this coin is just 25 cents. But in the collector's world, it's already selling for between 100 to over 500, depending on condition and rarity of the error. That's a profit margin you don't want to sleep on. This quarter isn't just money. It's history in your hand. It honors a national hero, and it's becoming a sensation in coin communities. The more time passes, the more valuable these quarters will become, especially in high mint state grades like MS65 or above. Professional graders are already confirming that demand for this coin has been growing rapidly since mid-2023, and 2025 is seeing a surge in auction interest. So if you haven't yet, start checking your wallets, your coin jars, and your old collections. The Dr. Sally Ride quarter might just be waiting to change your life. The original face value is 25 cents, but some have already sold for over $500 in top condition and rare errors, especially in cities like Los Angeles, Miami, Chicago, and Dallas where auctions are hot. Don't forget to stay subscribed for more hidden coin treasures and value secrets. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the next coin that could bring you hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars. Thanks for joining me today, And if you found this video interesting, do hit that like button and share this with a fellow collector or friend who loves hidden treasure. Let's keep the hunt going. And remember, every coin has a story. Some just pay better than others. Number 2. We're unlocking the mystery behind a coin that could be sitting in your house right now, and you wouldn't even know it's worth far more than its face value. I'm talking about the legendary 1970 United States quarter dollar, a coin that may look simple but has become a hot topic among coin collectors and treasure hunters across America. This isn't just an old coin from your grandpa's drawer. It's a piece of American minting history with secrets that could turn pocket change into real cash. So if you're a collector, or even just someone who loves hidden gems, watch this video till the very end because the thrill you're about to feel is not just from the coin's story but also its potential value. The 1970 Washington quarter is famous for one wild reason: the rare proof error that collectors are dying to get their hands on. There's a special variety of this quarter that was accidentally struck over a 1941 Canadian quarter. Yes, you heard that right. It's a double coin. This wasn't meant to happen, but somehow a few got out and became legends in the coin world. You can actually see the remains of the Canadian coin under the design if you look closely using a magnifier or microscope. Now, this kind of minting mistake doesn't just make the coin rare, it makes it insanely desirable. Collectors and dealers across cities like Atlanta, Phoenix, and even New York have paid big money for these rare quarters, especially when the error is visible and the coin is in high grade. It's like owning a minting miracle. Even regular 1970 quarters can surprise you if they're in mint state condition or show other signs of errors like doubling on the words "Liberty" or "In God We Trust," or even unusual die marks. These tiny details can take your 25-cent coin and turn it into a collector's dream. For collectors watching this right now, here's what you need to do. First, don't ignore any 1970 quarter that comes your way. Check every detail carefully. Use a light and a magnifier to look for any doubling, unusual marks, or smooth surfaces that could hint at a proof version. Keep a sharp eye on the edge and lettering too. Small differences mean big value. The best tip I can give: never clean the coin. A natural patina or tone can actually increase its worth. If you think you've got something special, get it graded by a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC. That's how you turn your coin into a verified treasure. Now let's talk value. This quarter originally had a face value of just 25 cents, but that special version with the Canadian coin error sold in an auction for over $35,000 in California. Yes, over $35,000 for a coin that most people would overlook in their change. Even other high-quality 1970 quarters with doubling or mint errors have sold for over $400 to $1,500 depending on grade and demand. These coins are in high demand and still being hunted across markets and online auctions every single day. Some collectors even report buying them cheap at flea markets or estate sales and flipping them for hundreds more. So before you spend your next quarter, take a second look. That 1970 coin could be your ticket to a valuable collector's piece. Whether it's the legendary overstruck proof or just a rare mint error, you never know until you check. Number 3. I'm about to take you into the world of a coin that might be hiding in your change right now. The 1996 United States quarter dollar. This coin may look ordinary at first glance, but let me tell you something. It's got a few secrets that are making collectors go crazy across the country. Now stay with me because what I'm about to share could completely change how you look at pocket change. The 1996 Washington quarter has some very specific features and hidden errors that can turn it from loose change into serious cash. Some of these coins are being snapped up by collectors from cities like Denver, Las Vegas, and even Miami, all because of a few rare versions and unique minting mistakes that only a sharp eye can catch. The quarter was minted in huge numbers, yes, but not all were created equal. Especially the ones from the Philadelphia and Denver mints have become targets for collectors when they carry certain rare errors. Imagine finding a 1996 quarter with double die errors, where parts of the design like the words "Liberty" or "In God We Trust" are slightly doubled. These coins are no joke. People are buying them fast whenever they show up in auctions or collectors markets. And there's more. Some of the 1996 quarters have off-center strikes or die cracks running across the coin surface. That's not damage. That's value. These are actual minting mistakes made during production, and they are becoming extremely sought after in today's coin market. The more visible the error and the better the coin's condition, the higher the price it can reach. Collectors, if you're watching this, here's what you need to do right now. Go through your old coin jars, check your change, and carefully inspect any 1996 quarters you find. Use a magnifier or even your phone's camera zoom. Look for doubling, edge misprints, unusual textures, or off-center details. Even slight differences can mean a big payday. Also remember, don't clean the coin no matter how dirty it looks. Original condition is what collectors love the most. And if you think your coin looks special, get it graded. Once it's professionally verified, you'll be shocked how fast it can sell, especially on online platforms or in-person coin shows. The original face value of the 1996 quarter is just 25 cents. But listen to this. A 1996 double die error quarter in top condition was sold in a Florida auction for over $280. Another with a strong off-center strike was purchased in a California collector event for nearly $450. These aren't rumors. This is real money being made by everyday people who just paid attention to the coins in their hands. Some of the highest demands are currently in coin shows happening in Texas, New York, and Arizona, where 1996 error quarters are fetching impressive prices. And even standard ones in mint condition with no damage are getting sold for over $20. Simply because collectors are looking for clean, untouched versions from that year. So next time you're about to toss a quarter into a vending machine, take a closer look. It might just be one of the rare 1996 gems that collectors across America are chasing right now. This is the kind of find that makes coin hunting so thrilling and addictive. Number 4. I'm going to reveal the hidden secrets of a coin that most people overlook every single day. The 1967 United States quarter dollar. Yes, this simple silver-toned quarter could be far more valuable than its original 25 cents. And I promise you, this story will surprise even the most experienced collectors. Now listen closely because what you're about to learn could lead you straight to a coin treasure hiding in your old change jar or even in your wallet right now. The 1967 quarter may look like just another Washington quarter, but it was minted during a time of huge change in American coin history, and that alone makes it worth a second look. This was the year the U.S. Mint stopped producing coins with silver for circulation and also skipped mint marks completely. That's right. There are no P, D, or S marks on 1967 quarters, which makes identifying the origin more mysterious and exciting for collectors. But what really sends the value flying high are the errors and rare versions that manage to sneak into circulation despite strict mint control. Some of these quarters were struck on silver planchets by mistake, and that means a non-silver coin that was supposed to be common suddenly becomes extremely rare. Collectors from places like Chicago, Houston, and San Diego have reported finding 1967 quarters with unusual weight or tone, and these have sold for serious cash when verified. There are also famous double die errors on the date and letters, especially on Liberty and In God We Trust, where the doubling is visible even without a microscope if the light hits just right. Imagine finding one of those in your loose change. It's the kind of moment every coin hunter dreams about. If you're just getting into collecting, here's what you need to do right now. Grab a small magnifier or a phone zoom lens and start examining every 1967 quarter you come across. Pay special attention to the lettering, the edge of the coin, and the details on Washington's hair and the eagle on the back. Some error coins also have what's called a clipped planchet, where a small part of the coin looks like it's been bitten off. These mistakes are gold for collectors. One of the smartest tips is to weigh your 1967 quarters. The normal weight should be about 5.67 grams, but if you find one weighing more or less, it could be struck on the wrong metal blank, which means serious value at auction. Also, check the coin's surface. Some have die cracks or weak strikes that increase value because they're less common. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know, the money side of it. This quarter was originally worth just 25 cents, but one rare silver planchet error coin sold in a private auction in New York for over $900. Another with clear doubling was listed and sold online by a collector in Arizona for $675. Even less dramatic errors in mint condition have gone for over $150 in cities like Seattle and Miami. The 1967 quarter is in high demand, especially when in brilliant uncirculated condition or if it carries those rare flaws that make collectors' hearts race. So don't underestimate this year. It's one of the most talked about quarters from the 60s in modern collecting. So before you spend that next quarter, take a second look. You might be holding a rare coin that could earn you far more than 25 cents. These coins are out there, in old jars, drawers, and pockets, just waiting to be discovered by someone like you. Number 5 and last coin. Have you ever thought that a simple coin from 1983 could be worth far more than 25 cents? What if I told you that there's a certain quarter from that exact year hiding secrets so rare that collectors all across the country are paying hundreds of dollars just to own one? Stay with me until the end because this is the story of the 1983 United States quarter dollar. A coin that's more than just currency, it's a hidden treasure. Now imagine this, you're digging through an old coin jar, flipping through a stack of quarters, and you come across a 1983 Washington quarter. Most people would spend it without thinking twice. But you, after watching this, will know what to look for. Because this coin has become a hot item in the world of numismatics, especially when it comes with specific errors or in higher grade condition. 1983 was a tough year for coin production in the United States. The mint didn't produce any official mint sets that year, which means high-quality examples of the 1983 quarter are way harder to find compared to other years. That alone has made the demand for these coins jump over time. But what really gets collectors excited are the minting errors and uncirculated versions that manage to survive all these years. Some of the most desirable 1983 quarters come with something called the spitting eagle error, a die flaw that looks like the eagle on the reverse is spitting a line from its beak. This kind of visible minting flaw is what makes coin collectors go absolutely wild. Versions with this error, especially in great condition, are often hunted down at auctions and coin shows across states like Texas, Pennsylvania, and Florida. Another major tip is to look for strong strikes and clean surfaces. Most 1983 quarters were heavily circulated, which means finding one in uncirculated or mint state condition is super rare. If you happen to have one that looks sharp and detailed with very little wear, don't take it lightly. That coin could be more than just lucky change. Collectors, this is the time to get serious. Pull out that coin box, check your older change, and take a close look at every 1983 quarter you come across. Get yourself a good magnifier, or use your phone's camera to zoom in. Look carefully at the eagle's beak, the edges, and the fine print. Look for doubling on the letters or die cracks. Even minor details can skyrocket the coin's value if you spot them before anyone else. Also, never clean your coins, that could ruin the natural tone that makes them desirable to collectors. If your coin looks special, send it for grading. Graded coins always pull better prices at coin shows and online auctions because buyers trust the official condition rating. Places like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and professionally grade your quarter, which instantly boosts its market value. Now let's talk about money. The original face value of this coin is just 25 cents, but it has sold in multiple places for serious amounts. One pristine example with the spitting eagle error recently sold for over $500 in a local coin show in Las Vegas. Another in mint state with a strong strike and no errors was auctioned online for over $275 by a collector based in Michigan. These aren't rumors. These are real examples of people making real money with coins that many people overlook every single day. So next time you come across a 1983 quarter, don't just toss it into a vending machine. Look at it closely. It might be the hidden gem you've been waiting for. The demand is real, the collectors are watching, and the market is hotter than ever for this coin. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about coins that can turn small change into big value, then don't forget to like this video right now and subscribe to the channel. This is a brand new space where we bring coin stories to life, uncover rare finds, and help collectors just like you spot the next big opportunity hiding in plain sight. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a treasure like this again. I'll be back soon with more exciting coin discoveries, fresh market updates, and collecting tips that could help you turn your next find into something truly valuable. Thanks for watching, and remember, every coin has a story, but only the smartest collectors know how to read it. See you in the next one.